Well, look who I've just met. Young Darren from Atlantic Caravans.
Yeah.
And we just bumped into each other. We didn't come to fisticuffs.
Yeah,
let's shake on that. Let's shake on that. Yeah. I think you come up with some good stuff.
Yeah, well,
I think you're very truthful.
Yeah, likewise.
I think you're very truthful.
Yeah, I mean, I'm learning this side of things is totally different.
It is.
And I mean, I'm used to selling caravans. This kind of stuff is completely different. So I look to people like yourself who've been doing it a long time, and you can just learn so much from.
Well, it's 6 years I started the channel.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've been sort of writing books since '97 and stuff.
Yeah.
And I've been sort of involved in writing since '92. So I've done a lot of magazine stuff, but. And following the industry before I did all that, and it's like, it's like,
we're also in a tricky position at the moment as well, aren't we? You know, with everything that's going on, you know, it is having a major shift. I think, you know,
there's a major shift, there is, and I just don't want to. I couldn't really forecast the future. I could look very dark on it and say the age of the caravan is probably coming to an end, but I hate to say that because I don't know if it is going to do or not.
No, I think it's having a big reset.
Yes, I think COVID has been a real.
Yeah.
It was all of a sudden everyone was like, oh, fantastic, great,
as a deal,
last.
Yeah, no,
you knew that was going to last.
No, we couldn't sustain that level of growth. You know, it was crazy. You know, but now we're going back. You know, we're seeing that bubbles burst. We're seeing those caravans come back into the market, with those people coming out of the industry as well. I think.
Yes.
You know, going back to their normal way of holiday or normal way of holiday. Yeah. But I think where we are now is resetting where it would have been, but if that hadn't happened.
Yeah, and also I think as well with the Ukraine thing and the power, the energy prices going up, that was just like a perfect storm.
I've used that phrase.
Just a perfect
I've used that phrase over and over today. Is you've got the stuff coming back in from COVID. You've got the cost of living crisis, and people are just not confident in spending the money when you don't know where it's going to go.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And don't forget, there's a lot of people bought overinflated used prices.
Yeah.
And I mean, I got dealers saying to me, you know what, we've got rid of that van, we've had that van for 18 months and it's gone. Yeah. Brilliant, we can sell anything. But those vans are coming back.
Yeah.
But they're getting offered really silly prices.
That is the problem. But the books were going up as well, weren't they? I mean, how many times have we ever seen Glass's Guide go up? It just didn't happen.
Yeah.
But over the last couple of years it has, and now we're just seeing a massive drop to where it should have been.
And what's going to happen with Glass's Guide not being?
It
look at Caravan Finder.
No, there's a couple. There's a couple of others. There's a couple of other guides that are out there.
Right.
That I think actually started up before they knew that the Glass's Guide was going to stop. And I think they're probably going, right, here we go. I mean, whether that is just a stroke of luck or a stroke of genius, I don't know. But there's 2 or 3 other guys out there that are doing it. I think we're all going to have to go to them. You can't. You have to have that guide.
You do need a guide, but like I always say to people, it is a guide.
It is, but from a dealer's point of view, when you can go on the guide and you can alter it in your own mind.
Yes, of course you can.
You've got to have that level.
Condition and extras and all that sort of thing.
Like you said, if that was gone, it would just be so difficult. You'd have to monitor your own market all the time. You'd have to be looking online to see what everyone else is doing, because me down in Cornwall could be completely different to someone up in Rotherham.
Exactly. Yeah.
You know, you just don't know where it's going to be.
How many dealers have got close to you?
Not many. We got Penrose Touring and Tamar, we're down in the southwest. There's not many, so I suppose that would give you a kind of a natural balance down there.
Yes. Yeah,
so you wouldn't be looking at Rotherham then,
because
it's not relevant, is it?
No.
But so you'd look at Tamar and you look at Penrose and think, right, what are they doing? But it's difficult. It would be another level of complexity in the market where, as a dealer, you want to know that you're not ripping people off.
Exactly.
Especially because down where we are, we get repeat customer a lot. You know, you've got to look after the customer. Yeah. And if you get it wrong, and they come back in 2 or 3 years later, and you give them the wrong price back again, you're cutting your nose off.
Yes,
you've got to get it right.
You've got to get it right.
Yeah.
You see, this was the thing when I was talking to some of my dealers around about me, and I said, look, you know, this COVID thing, and they go, oh, sign everything. I said, look, you've got a problem. I said, you the manufacturers, you've got to make sure that product is right.
Yeah.
and you have got to give the service when these people come back.
Yeah.
Otherwise, these newbies will just say, "Do you know what? Stuff it."
Yeah.
That's what the caravan industry. I can go to my Ford dealer, and I know that I'm going to get the part in. You know, 9 times out of 10 in a couple of weeks, and it'll be done and fitted. No fuss and not waiting.
No, and
for such a long time.
That's an industry thing. So,
It is.
so like you said, when a customer goes to a dealership that won't deal with their warranty work, that's an industry issue, and,
Yes.
and it's a short-sighted view of saying, "Oh, I'm not going to do your work because we didn't sell you the caravan." You know, I see that down in where I am. I've got to grab as many customers as I can possibly get.
Of course you have, yeah.
So I do that, and sometimes there's two sides of it. There's the PR head. And then the money head. The money head is going, don't do that because it's going to cost you money. The PR head goes, yeah, but you're getting a customer. How much does it cost?
It's that balance
to get that customer. If I had to advertise, well, I could spend £150 getting that customer. I might as well do the warranty work, lose 50 quid, but I got a customer.
Yeah.
You know, and that is a long-sighted view of keeping the industry going. Because what you don't want is a customer thinking, "Oh, I've had enough of this. I'm going to give up caravan because I can't get my stuff work. I might as well just go on holiday. I don't have to worry about it."
And don't forget, we've also got to remember that there's so many ways you can spend your leisure time these days.
Yeah.
When caravanning was at its peak, there wasn't a lot. There was camping, there was boarding house, there was a hotel maybe.
But like I said, going
now
abroad,
there's rent this, and go off, fly here, fly
Airbnbs
there, Airbnb. So all of a sudden, the industry has got a lot more competition.
Well, that is.
This is a long-term thing.
Yeah.
It's a long-term investment.
Yeah, it's competition that you don't see as competition, because normal competition you see as another caravan dealer.
Exactly.
But when you look outside that bubble of caravan, isn't the competition, like you said, it's Airbnbs, it's going abroad.
I remember a dealer telling me years ago, and he said on a Sunday when I got all me people, this is going on before the internet. And he said and I said, well, what about the Caravans Darren Bull? They're a big deal. Yeah, but he says I don't look at them as competition. He says I look at the shops of the car dealers and he said and another where you'd spend a lot of money as my competition.
Do I buy a car?
Do I buy a car or do I go for a caravan or can we wait for the car or whatever? He says that's my competition.
Oh, we got a customer.
You got a customer.
Yeah, we got.
You've got a customer.
Yeah, no, they got a customer.
They've got a customer.
Yeah,
let's get out.
We got to get out.
Let's wind this up. And it's been great to see you.
Yeah, thanks, Andy.
And I hope to see you again.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Hiya.
Next show.
All right.
Do you like the look of it then, our new caravan, if you get this one?
I do.
Do you like it?
Yeah, I've just done a review on it.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh,